Today, I have a really special story for you. It's an adventure from a long, long time ago, all about friendship, a huge question, and yep, you guessed it, secret powers. So get comfy and let's jump right in.
I mean, come on, who hasn't? Maybe you've wished you could fly, or be super strong, or even turn invisible. Well, you're not alone. Our story today kicks off with that exact same wish.
So this whole adventure gets started because of a really good question. A curious person named Uddhava asks his best friend, who also happens to be his very wise teacher, Krishna, about these amazing secret powers. He just had to know. How many are there? And how in the world could someone get them? And you know, because he asked with such a good and honest heart, Krishna decided it was time to share a huge secret.
Krishna could see that his friend wasn't just being nosy, he was truly searching. So he thought, yes, it's time. Time to reveal a secret about the incredible abilities that are actually hiding inside every single one of us.
So what's the magic number? How many secret powers are there? Krishna told him 18. That's right, 18 different kinds of these special abilities, or as they're called, siddhis. Some are big, some are small, but believe me, every single one is pretty mind-blowing.
Now, out of those 18, Krishna explained that 8 of them are, well, they're the major ones, the most amazing of all. He called them the primary superpowers because they come straight from his own incredible, boundless nature. Let's check out the first one.
Okay, so this first major power is called Anima. And what it does is incredible. It lets you become smaller than the absolute smallest thing you can even think of. We're talking way smaller than a grain of sand, smaller even than a tiny speck of dust. Just picture it. You could ride on the back of a ladybug. You could take a nap inside a flower petal. A whole new secret world would just open up right under your nose. Wow, what an adventure that would be.
And of course, if you can get super small, you gotta be able to get super big, right? The very next power is called Mahama. It's the total opposite, the power to grow bigger and bigger and bigger than anything you can imagine.
You could literally stand so tall that you could see the whole world laid out like a map below you, with fluffy clouds just floating right by your ears. Being as tall as a mountain? Now that is amazing.
And then we have Prakamium. Ooh, this is a good one. This is a power I think pretty much everyone has daydreamed about. It's the ability to get anything you want, to have any experience you can think of, just by wishing for it.
So, after telling Uddhava about those major superpowers, Krishna talked about a different kind of wonder. He said these come from having a really good, pure heart and a super focused mind. Let's see what he meant by that. Have you ever just thought about a place, maybe your friend's house or a faraway beach, and just wished you could, bam, be there in an instant? Well, that's this power. It's called Manojava, and it's the ability to move your body as fast as you can think. Seriously, think about that. 1 second, you're sitting in your room, and the next second, poof, you're looking at pyramids in Egypt, or splashing in the ocean. All just by thinking it. No cars, no planes, just you and your thoughts. Okay, this next one is really fascinating. It's called Parakaya Pravasanam. It's the power to gently kind of place your mind inside another person's body. Not to control them, but just to feel and understand what it's truly like to be them.
Krishna used a really beautiful picture to explain this. He said it's like a little bee that flies so lightly from one flower to another. It just visits for a moment, takes a little nectar, and flies on, without ever hurting the flower. It's a power all about deep, deep understanding and empathy.
So by now, you can imagine Uddhava's mind is just blown. He's probably thinking, okay, this is amazing, but how? How do I get these powers? Krishna told him there's a key, and it's not a magic spell or a secret potion. It's something that anyone, and I mean anyone, can do.
He said it all starts with finding a quiet place and just letting your body get really, really still. Then, you let your breath become super calm and gentle, like a little whisper of wind. And the last step, the most important one, is to focus all of your thoughts on goodness itself, on the source of all the love in the whole universe. The path to these powers isn't about being magical, it's about finding peace deep inside yourself.
So, Krishna had explained all 18 powers. He even told Uddhava how to get them. But then, he got a little closer to his dear friend.
He had saved the biggest, most important secret for the very end.
And here it is, the big twist in our story. Krishna warned him. He said, listen, as amazing and as fun as these powers are, they can also be a huge distraction. He even called them roadblocks, like big signs on the road that stop you from getting to where you really need to go, to the real prize.
And this is the choice that Krishna was talking about. On one hand, you've got all these incredible powers to change everything around you. But on the other hand, you have the chance to find true peace and happiness deep down inside your own heart. Which one do you think is more valuable?
This was Krishna's final, greatest lesson. He told Uddhava that the powers are cool, but they're just like shiny toys. The real secret is that he is the source of all the powers. The whole point isn't to get the superpowers, it's to connect with the source of all goodness, where they come from. You see, the real superpower is love.
And that's the big question this story leaves us with. If you really think about it, which is the greater power? The one that can change the world outside, or the one that can change the world inside your own heart? That's something really powerful to think about.